Hey everyone, it's Jana, and seeing as this weekend is Valentine's Day, I thought it would be fun to do the Disney Prince tag. Now, I am wearing this shirt because even though Loki is not a Disney prince, he is a prince to me. I added this heart necklace to make it more appropriate. This is Evie's necklace from Descendants. It's a replica. We are in the Valentine's Day mood, love is in the air, so let's talk about some Disney princes. Question 1. Who is your favorite prince? My favorite prince? This is so hard. I don't think I can pick one, so I'm going to list in no particular order: Aladdin, Flynn Rider / Eugene Fitzherbert, Kristoff, Shang. Oh, the Beast, probably the Beast. I would say that about covers it. Naveen, probably Naveen as well. Almost everyone. But if I'm being honest, Aladdin is probably my favorite. I know I said I couldn't pick, but I think it's Aladdin. What is your favorite grand gesture that a prince does? The lantern scene. Flynn takes Rapunzel to see the floating lanterns, and they go in the little boat canoe thing, and it's the most romantic scene in all of Disney. Who made the best rescue? I don't love this question, but I'm going to try to answer it. I think Flynn Rider. By sacrificing himself and cutting off Rapunzel's hair so that she couldn't be abused anymore by Mother Gothel, like, I feel like that's the best one. Name 3 qualities your favorite prince has that made you fall in love with him. We're going to use Aladdin for this. Charismatic, kind of awkward and funny, and passionate? I feel like he's passionate. I think that applies. We're gonna go with it. Who is your least favorite prince and why? I'm gonna say the prince from Snow White. He really does not do much. Which prince would you most likely be in a Disney movie with and why? Which prince would I be in a Disney movie with? Like, none of them are modern enough. I guess Kristoff. Though, like, none of them are modern. Like, geographically, I would probably be closest to Naveen? So I guess maybe Naveen, but I don't live anywhere near New Orleans. I'm so confused by this question. We're moving on. Well, this is the tea. Which prince do you think is the most likely to be unfaithful? Maybe Snow White's prince? Like, I don't feel like I have any evidence to back this up, but I feel like I don't trust him. Which prince would be the most romantic? Oh my gosh, Flynn Rider. Do I need to say more? The lantern scene. But I also think Aladdin is very romantic. He's definitely a romantic. Who would plan the best date? Flynn Rider, the lantern scene. No, but also Aladdin. Is every answer gonna be Flynn Rider and Aladdin? I feel like Naveen could be a contender here too, though. Who would you be the most scared to introduce your parents to? The Beast? I mean, obviously when he's a beast, I would be like, this is a little weird and I'm a little embarrassed. But like when he's the prince, I feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. Who would be the most boring date? This is a tie between Snow White's prince, Cinderella's prince, and Aurora's prince, Prince Philip. They don't have a whole lot of charisma. I'm not really counting sequels in this, and I'm just gonna go off the first movie. So when I say that Prince Charming is boring, I mean because in the first movie he doesn't really do anything. Which prince are you most likely to break up with? Who would I break up with? I feel like it has to be one of the OG princes because they're the most bland and the most not dimensional. Kristoff is probably the most dimensional, and the most supportive, and the most, like, feminist. So Kristoff I would never break up with. But I guess, you know, probably Snow White's prince again. What does he do? What are his good qualities? There are none. He is Wonder Bread. Which prince would most likely break up with you and break your heart? Probably Eric? I don't know what just made me think of Eric, but something in my brain was like, it's Eric. I just feel like he wouldn't be as committed as I'd want him to be. Who would you want to be serenaded by? Flynn, Aladdin, Kristoff. Oh, Kristoff. Maybe I'll say Kristoff as my definite answer. Which prince would make the best husband? Kristoff, definitely Kristoff. The way he supports Anna in Frozen 2 is everything to me. Kristoff is husband material, people. Which prince would make the best father? Probably Kristoff. But also I think Flynn, Eugene Fitzherbert, I think he would make a good father. I think he would like really want to put in the effort to be a good father. I could just see him being like really playful and really sweet. Honestly, that would be so cute. Oh my gosh, Shang. Shang would be such a good father. Oh, I'm like a little emotional. Who would you fight the most with? This is interesting. I feel like Flynn. I feel like I would get annoyed with him because he's just like too adventurous for me. I would be like, oh my gosh, Flynn, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And he would be like, I'm just trying to live my life. And we would probably argue about it. But then again, opposites attract. Which prince is the most likely to make you go Dutch or split the bill on your first date? That's interesting. I feel like that's not an issue. Like, it sounds like they're putting it in a negative way, but I feel like what is the problem with that? Probably the Beast. I feel like he would. I feel like he'd be like, you know, we gotta meet halfway here. And he hasn't been like out in the world much since he's been a Beast, so he's probably stuck in these old ways. Who would make the most overbearing boyfriend? Overbearing? I honestly don't know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Which Disney prince do you think would be the most overbearing boyfriend? Last question. Who would get along best with your friends? I think that Elise, my best friend, would probably get along the best with Flynn Rider. She would love going on adventures with him. She would love his spirit. I'm pretty sure that they would get along splendidly. That is the Disney Prince tag. Let me know your thoughts below. You can answer every question in the comments and that will be really fun to read. And I'm sure somebody out there will give a really great answer that I hadn't thought of and I will feel so bad about myself. I'll be like, it was right there, it was so obvious. So definitely be sure to leave comments because I am going to be reading them. And I love you all. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Whether you are in a relationship or you're single like me, if you're forever single like me, whatever it is, I hope you treat yourself and stay beautiful, you people. Bye.